Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So tonight, we're going to talk about that shooting out there in Houston. 4 cops got shot. Looks during a botched drug raid. It looks like the reason they got shot is going to be the reason it always is. Either they telegraphed their movements, or they didn't perform a proper threat assessment, or they did and they ignored it. Whatever. As much as we talk about those things, we're not going to talk about it tonight because something else happened. After the shooting, the police union president, a guy named Joe Grimaldi, came out and he made a statement. I'm going to read that statement because I want to make sure I get it right. If you're the ones that are out there spreading the rhetoric the police officers are the enemy, just know we've all got your number now. We're going to be keeping track of all of y'all. And we're going to make sure that we hold you accountable every time you stir the pot on our police officers. Wow. Wow. That is something else. Very interesting statement. But back to the training aspect of it. There happens to be a group out in Texas that I know. Most of them live there. Now, to get them to come out and train your department for 3 days, you're around 30 grand. However, I talked to them tonight, and they'll come out and train 15 officers of your choosing for free. But they have a condition, and that condition is that Joe Grimaldi resign. See, people who are actually out there trying to protect their community, they understand that freedom is the bedrock of safety. They understand that the freedom of speech and the ability to criticize your government or stir the pot against your government is pretty important. If you don't want to be cast as the enemy, don't be the enemy of freedom. You, representing an armed branch of government, do not get to tell people what they can and cannot talk about. We have a whole part of the Constitution about this. So, there you go. Now the question is, Mr. Grimaldi, do you care about your officers enough to resign so they can get the training they need for free, or not? See, I think I've got your number. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good night. Hey, dinner's ready.